You're watching Sports Final.
Well, tip-top in the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, your kickoff to a very busy Dogwood weekend worth of local sports fun. Mother Nature did her best to drown out much of the schedule today, but we still have plenty to talk about, including a host of meaningful signings and some big-time track and field doings in Macomb, where the West Central Conference Championship meet was contested this evening, highlighted by the showpiece event of the spring season, a 100-meter showdown between Griggsville's Dylan Butler, Macomb's Aaron Durant, and Monmouth-Roseville's Martell Hunter, who seems to have had everybody's number on the track. In fact, he'd beaten Aaron Durant twice. Check out Durant, though, in the middle of your screen, sporting the Honey Badger come general public mohawk. Gotta love it. He's got the lead, but look on the side of your screen. Here comes Hunter at the very end. By the whisper of his hair, though, it is vengeance. Sweet vengeance for Durant, who gets the win in the 100. He's all fired up, and he's happy to talk with us about it after the big win.
Oh man, it feels amazing. I worked hard all year, you know. My start, it was always a little poor, but I came out and I ran today against some great runners, and I got out on top. Yes, I was too excited for a rematch to get Martell, and I was too pumped for it. It feels great, and plus we're at home, everybody's seeing it, and you know, about the noise, and I got him back.
How do you not love that hairdo? Meanwhile, triple jump, who else? Alex Walter with the win tonight. We show you these highlights to point out that Alex is now college committed as well to track and field. He told us tonight he is headed to Augustana. Congratulations to him. 800 meter, you're looking at the man, Darius Thomas of Macomb. He would be trailing Jeremy Mallinger of Pittsfield after the first lap and a half, but then makes his move on the back stretch. And who else is going to win this? Darius Thomas, under 2 minutes. As per usual, kid is great in the 800, a legitimate state championship threat. He gets the win tonight. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, great night for the Illini West 4x100 meter team. Their best time of the season. Jerry Butcher, head coach, told us his team needed to be challenged. You see Lauren Gronwald on the anchor leg. They were challenged by Sherrard. They responded with a first-place win. And a new meet record tonight in the 4x800 meter girls. You are looking at Lauren Weston on the bell lap. She was well ahead of everybody, and she is going to bring it home for Macomb, running very well and giving her team the victory in the 4x800 meter. Meanwhile, we've got more to talk about, though. The day's most compelling story in Macomb took place in the high jump pit and featured Unity's own Alex Blickan doing wonderful, amazing things. He came into this trying to set personal history today, ended up setting meet history as well. We take you to the highlights. He's already got this thing won, trying for his new personal record at 6'2", no problem. And that, again, is his personal record, so why not try it again? Alex Blickan goes to work, 6'3". My goodness, he's over, all fired up, very excited. His teammates excited for him. He's not done. 6'4", perhaps, tying the school record. Oh, why not? So easy, it looks like he was born to do it. How about 6'5" to tie the meet record set by now Division I jumper Zach Wood? Look at how much higher that is over the kid's head. He's about 5'10". He's going to try to high jump 6'5" right here, and he is going to do it. New meet record, or at least he tied it at that point. How about 6'6"? He said, sighted on the Red Bull, because he's going to go 4 inches over his own personal best for the win, the meet record, the conference championship, all of it for Alex Blickan, just a sophomore on a very, very special day.
I wasn't expecting a huge day. I saw the meet record was 6'5". I was like, that seems reasonable, so I thought I'd just go for that. Energy kicked in, adrenaline. It was nice.
Just beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, at this age it is. I'd expect to do it later on as a junior or senior, but sophomore year, it's pretty unreal.
Pretty unreal indeed. Meanwhile, girls' side, your champion tonight is Sherrard. Great showing by Macomb and Illini West, though. As we told you, lots of event championships for those two teams. On the boys' side, Monmouth Roseville, I should say, unbelievably fast in all of those events. They take first place in a runaway. Macomb and Pittsfield, though, showing up very well indeed. Other scores to pass along on the day. In softball, Q&D gets off the schneid, beats Pittsfield 6-0. Tough weekend ahead for the Lady Raiders. We'll have highlights coming up tomorrow in overtime. Illini West, big-time winner behind Ashley Kerfoot over Central Southeastern at home. On the baseball diamond, Quincy High picks up its first 2 wins in conference play of the season, 5-4 over Rock Island, and then 4-3 over Rock Island to finish finished 2-8 in the conference this year. Also, somehow they played a game today between La Plata and North Shelby despite wet conditions. North Shelby felled by La Plata 4-3. Soccer tonight, Quincy High wins the Western Big Six. Kayla Bunch with a pair of goals in that one to lead her team to victory. And we had Quincy Notre Dame at the Tom Baker Advanced Physical Therapy Shootout, beating Morton 3-1. We'll have highlights from that one for you coming up tomorrow. To the signing front now, and if you would have caught Hannibal guard Jay Jones in action as a freshman, you would have probably had a hard time envisioning him playing college basketball at any level. He was rail thin, smaller than everybody else on the court, and most of all, the most baby of baby faces. 4 years later, worth of hard work, Jay has fashioned his own basketball career on the sheer force of will and hard work, signing today with Hannibal LaGrange.
I'm really happy because I used to think I was too small to be able to play in college when I was younger. And to get another chance to play more years of basketball just makes me really happy.
Super proud, super excited for Jay. I think HLG is getting not only a really skilled basketball player, a good basketball player that can help their program, but a really good person.
It's close to home. I don't think I'm ready to leave my mom yet, so I need her help.
I think he's going to do a lot of the same things that he did for us here. I'm not sure that he'll have as much responsibility, obviously starting out, early in his career, as he did for us, but he's a super skilled guy, a great decision maker, and he's a kid that's not going to hurt you, and he's only going to help you, with his ability to shoot the ball and make open shots and kind of live the same way he did for us. Guys kind of forget that he's out there sometimes until he knocks down a few shots.
And speaking of Hannibal, with very little fanfare today, Hannibal swingman Mike Shivers quietly signed his national letter of intent with Mo Valley. That actually took place on Thursday. He didn't tell anybody, but he certainly deserves a mention here. A first-team All-NCMC pick who averaged 13 points a game. Shivers will reunite with Pirate teammate Bubba Williams in Marshall next season, and that, my friends, is a really good recruiting class. Well, as KHQA first told you a few weeks ago, record-setting Central Southeastern tailback Garrett Kessner has opted to continue his football career with the startup program at Lindenwood Belleville. Today, the human muscle made it official by signing his paperwork and jumping into a rare situation where there is no pre-existing depth chart, meaning a freshman has a legitimate chance to grab carries right from the get-go.
Yeah, this is a golden opportunity, I think, for him. Lindenwood's doing a lot for their facilities, number one, and the fact that they're putting a $3 million field turf facility, and Coach Fisher accepted this job when he had been at McKendree for 18 years, and to leave a program like that to come here and start this one, he knew it was important. And then just the fact that they have 10 guys, and that's all they have currently working out for next year's team. And so he's coming in with a depth chart that is nowhere close to being set. So he's got an opportunity that a lot of college freshmen come in and maybe they're 5th, 6th on the depth chart, maybe redshirt, and he's got an opportunity to compete right away.
It's their first opportunity to play football down there, and I'm willing to go make an impact for Coach Fisher. And he seems like a really nice guy. He's opened a lot of opportunities for me.
This is a kid who literally wears his work ethic. I mean, when you have a kid that looks like he does, you kind of get the picture of how much he loves what he does.
Yeah, it was always comical when we went to 7-on-7s in the summertime because when he doesn't have pads on, everyone would just marvel at his size. But and the coaches would ask, "Wow, where's he going?" Because they could tell that he's really put the time in. But he just did things that with his power and speed that we don't see on that type of regular basis. And when you talked about being in the red zone, that was why he was so good. He had the speed to get to the edge of the pylon, or he could go over the top if he needed to, or break tackles.
One other football note of incredible importance to pass along, KHQA has learned that outstanding Clark County quarterback Seth Williams has committed to Coe College. That is the second big-time pickup for Coe this offseason. They're also going to get Keokuk wide receiver defensive back Kevin Jennings. Seth Williams just absolutely amazing running the spread offense the last 2 years for Quentin Hamner's crew, so a great pickup. I'm sure there'll be a signing, and we'll hear more from Seth coming up in the coming days. National scores, not a whole lot of good news. The Sixers dropped the Bulls 79-74 behind Spencer Hawes, which means the Bulls are now down 1-2 in their series with the Sixers. Also, the Cardinals dropped one to the Astros tonight. Jose Altuve with a huge night. The burgeoning second baseman, a home run, 3 RBIs to help beat the Cards in Houston. 5-4 your final there. The Cubs, though, pick up a win. Final on that one was 5-4 in favor of the Northsiders. Coming up tomorrow night, huge night on Overtime, track and field, soccer, softball, baseball. We'll have it all for you right here at 10:30. And also, if you didn't get a chance to watch Ross Green's outstanding feature on the voice of the Hancock County Diamond, Mike Shea, that'll be online at connecttristates.com coming up in about 5 minutes. I got to go to work. Busy Saturday coming up tomorrow. Can't wait, kids. Again, join us at 10:30. We're going to have all kinds of fun in store for you on this huge Dogwood weekend. And also, Ross Green will have blowout coverage of the Dogwood Bowl for you coming up from Quincy High School's field, coming up that on Sunday. We'll see you then, everybody. Until then, have a great weekend.